We begin tonight with the breaking news in the crisis in Ukraine and the intensifying threat of invasion. One U.S. official says Russian action could come at any time. After speaking with the president of Ukraine today, President Biden said the U.S. would respond swiftly and decisively if Russia attacks. An estimated 130,000 Russian troops are now on Ukraine's border. These forces are conducting live exercises with allies in Belarus. All this as additional U.S. troops, members of the 82nd Airborne, arrived today in Poland to support NATO allies in the region. And while Ukraine's airspace does remain open, the country is advising airlines to avoid flying over parts of the Black Sea region. ABC's senior foreign correspondent Ian Pannell's on the ground in Ukraine and leads us off tonight.
Tonight, with Russia performing massive military drills near Ukraine's borders, aviation officials in Ukraine warning airlines not to fly over part of the Black Sea where the Russian Navy's conducting war games. While Ukrainian commercial airspace remains open, Dutch airline KLM suspending flights into the country. Lufthansa considering the same. President Biden today speaking by phone with Ukrainian President Zelensky, making it clear the US and its allies will respond swiftly and decisively if Russia invades. Zelensky asking the US for even more military and financial support, even inviting Biden to visit the country. That call coming 24 hours after President Biden's high-stakes call with Vladimir Putin, warning a Russian attack would result in swift and severe costs. But despite the ongoing diplomacy, no apparent progress.
It's certainly not a sign that things are moving in the right direction.
There's been a full-on diplomatic blitz this weekend. French President Macron speaking with Putin Saturday, where he again denied Russian forces intend to invade. And German Chancellor Scholz heading to Kiev tomorrow and then Moscow. Despite Russia's staunch denial that they're planning to attack, US officials sticking to their dire warnings.
The way they have maneuvered things in place makes it a distinct possibility that there will be major military action very soon.
US officials saying in just the last 10 days, Russia accelerated the buildup of its forces, moving closer to Ukraine's border. Putin now has an estimated 130,000 troops amassed on three sides of the country, and the West believes it could launch an assault very rapidly.
It's likely to begin with a significant barrage of missiles and bomb attacks. It would then be followed by an onslaught of a ground force moving across the Ukrainian frontier.
The US tonight again repeating warnings that a fake attack could be used to launch an invasion.
No one should be surprised if Russia instigates a provocation or incident, which it then uses to justify military action it had planned all along.
Analysts say the US releasing intelligence on Putin's possible plans is part of a strategy.
They're trying to preempt any kind of fabricated excuse that Mr. Putin would have to invade Ukraine.
Life for most Ukrainians looks pretty normal on the streets. Families are out, people are going to restaurants and cafes and shopping. There is no sense of panic here, but people are certainly planning and preparing in case the worst happens. But despite the feeling on the ground, the State Department taking no chances, ordering all US citizens to get out of Kiev while they still can. Canada closing its embassy in Kiev and Australia today, joining dozens of nations urging citizens to leave.
The State Department concerned they may not be able to evacuate Americans in the event of military action. Ian Pannell joins us now from Ukraine tonight. And Ian, what more are you learning about that crucial call between President Biden and the president of Ukraine?
Yeah, interesting. I mean, Vladimir Zelensky thanked Joe Biden for his support, but he also invited him to visit Ukraine, saying that he's convinced that if he arrived in Kiev in the coming days, it would be crucial to help stabilize the situation, send a powerful signal, and also help towards de-escalation. I think it's highly unlikely to happen, but it shows you the mood in the Ukrainian presidential palace tonight. Lindsay?
Ian Pannell, thanks so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.